Alright guys, so it's my second attempt at a vlog. I'm hoping that the video settings are okay. I'm trying a whole different setup, and I'm hoping that the audio and video is not that far off. When I tested it, it was off by like half of a second, which I figured would be at least a little bit more tolerable. But who knows what happens when this thing actually fully records along video, and when it goes through YouTube processing. So it's up for, you know, internet limbo, whatever it decides it wants to do. If it wants to chew it up and spit it out for dead, I guess we'll see, so please bear with that. I'm trying to tinker with stuff. I have very little experience with capturing video of any kind, even though I took a broadcasting class back in like 8th grade, high school, which was forever ago, and I don't want to date myself right now. But that was like with a crappy 1980 camcorder, so I don't think that is really helpful anyway. I'm much better at editing, not actually capturing video. And I am stuck right now with my webcam that is attached to my computer. That is a Dell, so I'm kind of at the mercy of that at the moment. I'm working on it, and the microphone is with the computer as well, in case you're wondering why my sound sounds kind of shoddy. And it's probably a little blurry today because of the new settings, but I tinkered with it, and that's the best that I can do, so sorry about it. I'm having a lot of video problems, actually, lately. I had a whole nice video recorded for you guys, like last night, or the night before, I don't remember. And I actually was talking to you guys because I didn't want to record a vlog, and I was like drawing your picture with Photoshop, because I Photoshop. And then it turned out that you thought my video and audio being off was bad on my last vlog for this thing, and all I was doing was drawing like a picture. It was off by like 20 seconds. It was terrible, and I'm really mad that it didn't come out because I totally photoshopped Carmen Sandiego stealing Darkwing Duck, and it would have been the greatest friggin' thing ever. I have a picture, I guess I could upload it and show you guys or something, or try to do it again, but I mean, this is the stupid things that I do at 2 AM, because there's nothing better to do apparently. So, I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see my idiotic drawing Photoshop manip of Carmen Sandiego swiping Darkwing Duck, because it would so happen. Oh, whatever, I'm just an idiot. Having trouble with video. I'm having trouble baking. Like, I can bake like pasta. Like tonight I made like a pasta dish and it was really good. And I'm pretty good at cooking. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm pretty good at that stuff. But like when it comes to baking like cookies and cakes and stuff, for some reason it's just not coming together lately. And I never had problems before. I used to be like 12 years old and I could bake the heck out of a cake. But like no more. And so like banana muffins. I think my new toaster oven, because I got a new toaster oven, I think that was the problem with the banana muffins, but they were not. They didn't come out well. I was embarrassed. You had to eat them with a fork to scoop them out because they wouldn't come out of the wrap I put them in. It's a shame. I am so embarrassed and ashamed of myself. And every time I try to make something nice for my brother, because he really likes baked goods, it like never comes out. Like the gingerbread cookies I tried to make around Christmas time, forget it. Well, I mean, they ended up having to be regular gingerbread cookies because I couldn't make them doughy enough. I actually used cutouts, and I couldn't. Did I find my cutout? I don't remember if I found my cutout or not. It was not coming together, and I made cookies and they were okay. They were actually pretty good, but I mean, they didn't. You looked at them, they totally didn't look appetizing, and my dad made fun of me like hell. And so I had to like kind of walk away with my tail between my legs on that one. And tonight I made bread, but I think it was because I don't have a bread maker, and the mix was probably. It says on the box it was specifically made for a specific bread maker. I don't have a bread maker, but it said you could use the oven. Which is what I did, but it still didn't. I mean, it was good, just didn't, it wasn't like what it could have been. And it frustrates me because I'm a good cook and I want to learn how to do things like breads and stuff. And I can make an apple pie like whoa. Although I haven't learned how to make my own crust yet, which is probably because I'm still learning bread. Which seems like it should be simple, but I'm having some trouble with it. But, so I just get my ready-made crust for the apple pie. And then I'll make my own filling for the apple pie, but I always do that like it's like the dough that's already made and just kind of put it on there. And it's like, alright. It's frustrating as hell because I should be able to do these things. And I'm just not, I'm not serving right now. Alright, forget the baking stuff, I'm boring you. So, I wanted to do like a couple shout outs to some people. The first person, these are basically people that have kind of inspired me with these videos, especially with LPing and all sorts of things. The first person you've heard me mention a lot in my vampire videos, and you've never actually heard me say his name because I don't know how to say it, and I'm so sorry, but I don't know how to say your name, and I know he's watching right now because he comments on my videos, so he's probably watching right now and be like, oh, it's not that hard, but, let me try. I'm gonna put it in the annotation in case, you know, I'm really stupid about this, but darkchiron or something? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Pretty cool guy. He's really gone out of his way to try to answer any questions I have or anything, offer tips. I want to do a shout out to him just because he's been very helpful, very open to everything. I just wanted to say hi and thanks and that sort of thing. And I actually had like a whole big spiel of stuff I was going to say and it went out of my head. So much for trying to actually plan things out to say ahead of time. So, but I think thanks pretty much sums up that one. His videos are really good and he's pretty funny, so he's highly recommended if you're into like RPG things. I haven't gotten through all his videos yet, but they're pretty decent, so it's definitely worth a good check out. And if you're a female elf here, or even if you're not because she's awesome, SS Skinner is really good. And she's totally awesome because she got 1,500 subscribers or something, and so she had this thing where she answered a bunch of questions, and she actually is like trying to answer them all, which I think is really amazing. And her first video, she answered my questions, and I was like, because you know I'm like stupid and like get giddy over simple stupid stuff. And I actually asked her 2 questions, and she answered them both, which I thought was even cooler. But if you're a female elf here, she's a great inspiration because she's really good at what she does, and she's really funny, and she's actually really kind of inspired me with like the, you know, it's like the emulator stuff I'm doing recently. She kind of inspired me to get into that stuff. It's just so cool to see a female elf here, guys, really. I don't want to say I never knew they existed, but I never come across one, like, yet. So it was really cool to see her, and so yeah, oh, and the last person that's pretty cool that I'll just mention for the heck of it is Chibi Soma. He's probably, I think he is the first elf here that I subscribed to ever. I found him because I like Darkwing Duck, and he did a Darkwing Duck LP, which is not a good post for him, I'm sure, but, he does a lot of cool stuff, so you should definitely check him out too. And I'm rambling now, so this is where it's supposed to come to a close. See ya.